Hey loves, how are you? Just a reminder today on a Wednesday, I want it to be Money Wednesday. I just want to mention today that we all don't have the luxury of time. And I think it's for your best interest that you start doing things that you've been procrastinating. So no more procrastinating. And because of that, I want you to just take a minute and think about your finances. You've been saying, I'm going to put this aside, I'm going to put this aside, I'm going to put this aside. But have you been doing that? You know? Haba na haba hujaza kibaba. Whoever said that did not lie. And that is just what we learned in school, the power of compound interests. Guys, there's a lot of power in time. Now, for us to start this, I just want to take this moment and ask you to go to your Google and open your Google. On your Google, I want you to type and search for compound interest calculator. I use the one for Kenya, Africa Pocket. And so once you do that, it's going to ask you how much you want to start with, how much you're willing to be giving every month, and how much is the interest that you want to be able to receive. For example, money markets right now are giving up to 11%. And maybe if you want to go bigger, say you're going to haba na haba ijai, then you move to the next thing, maybe a special fund or maybe invest somewhere else, you can go ahead and see how you can be able to increase that. But let's start with just 10%. And then after that, you'll just click on calculate and it will give you how much money that you can be able to add. But before you calculate, you have to be able to put the number of years that you have before retirement, or the number of years that you want to be able to save before you work on something or achieve something or buy yourself something. For example, could be buying a home, or you're planning to buy a car. Like all that, it's small things that you want to do, or big things that you want to do, or retirement. And in this case, let's talk about retirement. So minus that on your retirement and then put that aside. Once you do that, you'll be able to realize that you're going to see very, very big figures depending with the age that you are. The younger, the better. The older you are, the more amount of money that you will have to put in. But the younger you are, you will find yourself putting as little as 200, 500, and you're going to have a lot of money. Yeah, so after you do that, after you take your time to do that, I want you to just take a moment, get a notebook and pen, and just be able to write a few things. Say write 10, 20, 30 things of what you want to achieve. Like, what are the goals? What do you want to achieve? What kind of car do you want? Do you want a red one? Do you want a blue one? Like, what do you want? And then after you figure out exactly what you want, then you can be able to start working on the visions and the goals. Lazima tujitoe kwa block. You know, it's nothing as bad as being able to have had a lot of money imepita kwa mkono and you have nothing to show for. So let's take a moment, let's go and search for that. Let's start learning about compound interest, and I will see you next time and give you more advice when it comes to finances next week. But in the meantime, take your time and do what I've asked you to do. Compound interest calculator, okay? You will thank me later. In the meantime, have a lovely afternoon, loves.